Welcome to Chris Hansen Barbecue. Today, we're barbecuing a meatloaf. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with 2 eggs. Mix them up already. They're good to go. Next, I'm going to go with roughly 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. It's more like 1.5. And we're going to go with doing a half sweet onion. Put that in there. Now, if you don't like onion, somebody doesn't like, you could substitute it something like carrots. Carrots is definitely good. It holds moisture. It has a natural sweetness also, just like onion. And that's it. Just gonna put it in here, give it a little whisk, make sure all the onions are coated. All right. So next we're gonna go with our meat. Now, normally I would just get some 80-20 ground beef, but today I got this mixture. 2 pounds. I got ground beef, veal, and pork. This is sold as a meatloaf mix. That's how we found it in our local grocery store. So I'm just going to break up the meat. Break it up. Nice and easy. Alright, got all the meat out. Alright, at this point, I'm just going to start working it in, nice and easy. I'm using gloves because I don't like ground beef underneath my fingernails. And it makes very easy cleanup. Alright. So that looks about good. I'm going to take one of my gloves off here. Alright, so I'm going to put a little seasoning in. Now, use your favorite barbecue seasoning, your favorite all-purpose seasoning. I got this, Fresh Jacks it's called. It was a gift by a family member at Christmas. I'm going to try it out. This is their burger blend. It's supposed to be organic. I'll give it a little try. I'm not going to go heavier than a teaspoon. I just want to add a little something to it. Alright. Next, I'm going with a 1/4 cup of some seasoned breadcrumbs. Alright. So at this point, I'm going to mix it all in. Now the breadcrumbs, they're going to hold that moisture too, which is definitely something we're looking for. But we don't need to go too crazy with the mixing. We just want everything to look the same. And right now it's starting to get that way. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out and I'm going to form it. Alright. I'm just going to form it into a loaf. If you want to use a loaf pan, by all means, go ahead. I'm kind of just doing it by hand. That's how I always do it. And it works good. So here we go. Got our little loaf going on now. My suggestions is you don't want to compress the meat too tight. It's going to make for a denser, chewier meat. We want it nice, moist, and just melts in your mouth. But here we go. So, listen, that was so easy to put together. You saw how fast it took. This is not your mama's meatloaf. This is some good barbecue meatloaf. I guarantee you, try it. You're not going to go back. You're never going to put another meatloaf in the oven again. So at this point, I got my Smoky Mountain. That's what we're cooking on today. It's heating up. All I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this in the fridge for a little while. Let it kind of help take its shape. Keep it nice and cool. And probably about 10 minutes prior, I'm going to take it out and just let it rest. But we should be throwing this on, I would say, within a half hour. Alright guys, we're running at 250. I have one chunk of cherry in there, nice chunk. I'm not going to be doing a lot of outside today because that wind is kicking. So, go ahead, slap it on. See you later. Alright guys, so I just checked it. Right now we're holding around like 260, which is good. We're probing at 150. So you see, it has some nice color. It smells really good. I'm gonna start adding some sauce. Use your favorite. I'm using my my Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. Just gonna put a nice layer of barbecue sauce around the whole loaf. I'm gonna take this up to 165. There we go. Nice and cooked. Here's our meatloaf. It looks delicious. But before I let it rest, I'm just going one more time with the glaze. I'm sorry, the sauce. Put a nice coat on top. That's it. That looks really, really good. Right, at this time, I'm just going to tent it with some foil. I'm going to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes before we cut into it. Alright guys, so we let this cool down. Probably have this on a board right now. Let me get a fork. Help me cut it. Let's try this out. Oh. Let's see. Alright, that's what it looks like. You see that nice smoke ring going on. I'm gonna give it a try. Wow. This is great. Definitely barbecue meatloaf, the way to go. Forget that oven. Wow. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have you ever had barbecue meatloaf before? Let me know. This is actually my first time doing it with pork and veal in it. I normally just do straight ground beef, and it turns out awesome. But this is very good. Alright guys, you take care. Till next time, enjoy.